Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 42 of the $10 million sheep challenge. In the top left there is a little over $2.5 million. And why am I following the road? You know, I cut through this field when I don't own it, and might as well cut through it while I own it, especially since it's only grass. Yeah, this is a lot of faster of a way. Let's get some more lime in this thing. We got a couple more fields worth liming up and everything. Now, I did mention I want to know exactly how much grass came off that field right over there to the right. That was last episode. I talked about it. I finished up the harvest, did that stuff off camera. I had to go. But altogether there, off that new field we just got, we ended up getting 503,875 liters of grass there. Now, is that going to be enough to keep our animals fed? I don't know. I mean, we're running out of food every year now, probably multiple times a year, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But let's just get it all in the silos, see if that's enough. That's the only way I'm figuring it out right now. I ain't going to do the math with it. Still plenty of field work going on, but I'm going to take a quick peek into this time-saving stock check mod right here. This thing is amazing. I tell you, I've probably said it so many times. Top 5 mods right here, probably, I think, for me. At least. I don't know about y'all. But butter is up there right now. 36,000 liters of it for $35,000. That could sell off over at the bakery. How much is that to sell everything? You know what? I don't even care. I feel like the bakery is actually pretty close to us. But I also got some grass to pick up, so I'm not in any hurry to sell that butter off quite yet. I'll get to it eventually whenever I get a good stopping point or I have time to do it. This forage pickup wagon right here just makes it so much easier, nicer, everything to pick up the grass. I tell you what, I am in love with this thing. Does miss some pieces here and there, but hey, I'm able to pick that stuff up real easy as well. Let's go ahead and hit up our last field. That is going to be field 8 over there. Now the lineman is going behind getting done. Besides the lineman, all these fields also need to be fertilized as well. That shouldn't take too long. Pretty big spread on that fertilizer. Quite a bit of grass still here on this field right here to get mowed up, so I'm just going to park this up out of the way. Hopefully it doesn't get hit by that mower, tractor, or whatever trying to mow away. And let's go get that stuff sold off. Finally get back over here to our old John Deere. You know, nice slow thing here doing 20 miles an hour. I think this is the one we actually started with. I mean, that's pretty cool how we started with it. Now, I don't believe we started with 0 hours. I mean, if we did, that is crazy right there, 49.5 hours on it. And gosh, I cannot back up to that. So I previously learned that the butter is really not worth it compared to sheep cheese. And I keep thinking maybe I should turn the butter off over here, but I also like the variety to it as well. So we'll take a look in here. We got butter and cheese being made. Now that butter's not going to anything later on. I guess I could probably take it into something later on, but I'm not worrying about that. For example, it'd probably be smart for me to just go ahead and turn off the butter in the cheese and just focus on strawberry ice cream over here. All the milk that comes over here goes straight to strawberry ice cream. That would probably be a pretty good idea, pretty smart thing to do. But I don't know if I'm really smart. Honestly, I kind of like the whole variety thing because some of this stuff's good to sell at some point, some's good to sell at another, but really the strawberry ice cream's pretty much good to sell all the time, so I don't see why I shouldn't shut it off. Well, you know, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and shut off the butter while we're grabbing all the butter. Now, this is going to take more than one trip, I believe. Let's see here. We'll turn off the butter here. We'll even go ahead and turn off the cheese. Yeah. And you know, I'm saying strawberry ice cream. Guessing actually the strawberry ice cream is a higher value. I really don't know. We can go look inside one of these things over here. Let's see here. Strawberry ice cream. It's at a $905. What's the cheese at? Maybe the cheese is worth it. Cheese is $1,800. Butter is $984. So yeah, we should probably just go ahead and shut off the strawberry ice cream as well and just run cheese only over here. Now, I'm sure there's other things that factor into this, like how many cycles, how much milk goes in, all that stuff. I don't know what the exact best profit out there is, but I am going to go ahead and shut down the strawberry ice cream as well, and we're only going to focus on cheese over here. Now, if that milk does get full over here, I can eventually run it over to our other production, which would be able to make cheese as well with regular milk. Well, I was trying to get that stuff sold off, but duty calls, so I'm going to go ahead and knock this out real quick. Really should set up a course play for this. What, one down, one back, call it good? Now, I almost took it over to sell everything. I'm not sure what the price is at to sell everything, but I believe the bakery is actually really close. And there it is, nice big old green beacon right there. I do love what they changed over on FS25, where it's no longer that beacon. Honestly, I don't know, maybe there is a beacon still, but it's got some red bubble thing with the distance on it, which is a lot better, I think. As I'm looking around the map trying to find a green beacon, looking through the skies, looking through the tree line, I'm like, where the heck is that thing, especially if it's all the way across the map. But I figured this place was pretty close, so it's too easy for us to drive over there. Now, there's 30-something thousand liters of this butter. We got 24,000 liters here on this trailer. So another trailer-ish full. We'll get that sold off, and we'll keep an eye on the strawberry ice cream as well. Once it gets up there to best sell value, we'll get that sold off as well. It's usually up there quite a bit. Really surprised it's not up there right now. And I'm kind of interested how in the world I'm going to sell this off, and I'm not 100% sure where the whole sell trigger works at and everything. What is this unload spot right there? Do I like pick up pallets or something there? I'm going to try it right here where that is. Let's see here. We'll just hit I, see if it goes all in there. Looks like it's not going to all take at once. That's a little unfortunate. It looks like the front pallets are going to get missed. And maybe even a little more, but that's $11,804. Go ahead and give it another try right here. We'll dump that off right there, and looks like it's all going to get taken here. I'm going to have to do this another time, so these parking spots are a little hard. That's $11,804. Interesting. I guess it's exactly half. Now that I think about it a little more, and I just committed vehicular manslaughter with this tractor, I'm thinking maybe I should make some changes. No, not really, but I was thinking a little bit more about that bakery. I was like, why is there a pallet unload spots right there? Well, duh, it's a bakery. You can make stuff there. I guess that's why. But I never actually bought the bakery. I did have original plans to try to buy the stuff on the map first. At least that's usually what I try to do. I don't know if I never had that plan on this one or not, but I usually try that. And I just realized that Granny's Knitwear is not kicking out any pallets. It's probably full. Hey, we're going to go ahead and jump into our sheep of the month here. I'm actually only going to do one moving forward for now because I'm actually starting to run out of them. So getting pretty close to running out of sheep of the month to do. Now, if I may have missed you, whether you're a channel member or you left a comment, let me know in the comments, please. I'm only human. Mistakes happen. So with that being said, this one's going to be titanium angle. So your logo has some wings, so maybe I can add a sheep with a wing. So it is actually angle. I had to look that up. I'm horrible with the spelling of angle and angel. I'm horrible with that. So for a second there, I thought maybe it was angel because your logo stuff has wings on it. Now I looked it up. It says angle. Either way, I want to thank you so much for becoming a channel member. It means a lot. Thanks for watching, supporting, and all that. We now have all the butter there is. So let's get the last of it sold off here, see exactly how much money we make from this sale, and then, of course, add it all up to the top left, get that number moving. Now, obviously, it's not going to be much. We saw the total was like $35,000 or something like that. So that's approximately how much it should be going up. Before I forget and make it too far, let's take a quick peek in here. Looks like there's, what, 3,000 liters of clothes in there? I don't know how much this Granny's Knitwear holds. I mean, it's a pretty small building. I would assume it's a small amount, but it's actually not a small amount. That's 45,000 liters. Let's change that from storing to spawning. I like to do that and just come over here and grab it all eventually whenever it comes on best sell price. Yeah, that's a really good money maker right there, and it's going to make a lot of money this time around, especially with us having 3 of these knitwears running. Ooh, man, we might make like $5 million off this close once it comes around to like March, April, May or something like that. It might be May now that I'm thinking about it a little more. Now, this time around, I'll probably actually just pull into that area and try to sell it that way, and it looks like it's all taken almost. We'll try to load some of it back up because there's one pallet not going in there. Come on, empty out. Take it, take it. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all at once, $12,023 right there. Our new total up there on the top left is $2,538,528. So yeah, not much there, about $35,631. Not about, that was exactly how much it was. Now that we're no longer making strawberry ice cream, there's a change we need to make. It's going to be over here at this greenhouse. And in the bottom right, might be hard to see, but 95,999 liters of strawberries. So this change right here is actually going to bring us in a pretty penny over in the next hour, because I'm going to take all these strawberries off of distributing, move them over to selling, and that's going to increase our little passive income we have coming from this every single day, month, whatever you want to call it. But I'm really interested to see how much that is. Let's go ahead and skip over to the next hour. We're at $153,000. Let's see what that goes up to. Looks like it went up to $174,000, so about 20 grand in strawberries. Now, I'm sure there's some other things mixing in there, but yeah, about 20 grand in strawberries. That seems really low now that I think about it more. Well, no wonder this was taking forever. I set it up on the mowing course at 9.4 meters wide, so it's overlapping like crazy on this thing. Okay, let me take this over real quick and just go ahead and finish it myself, because this is all that I got left to do this month is field work. Out here doing the fertilizer, I'm seeing something a little spotty on the field there, so it's got me concerned. Do I have all the soil samples I need? I don't know. Some of the stuff could be out of date, and we can see that right here. What is the soil type, pH? Looks like something is outdated there. Wow, really? Just that little section? That is very interesting. The nitrogen part is... okay, you know what? Let's just go back through and buy all our soil samples again. I try to buy them all at the same time. Now, I did say I wasn't going to do the math to figure out if we're going to survive winter or not, but I couldn't help myself. So altogether, we actually need 5.6 million liters of grass every single year. Over, a little over. I don't know. I just rounded on this. We have 977,000 liters of grass in there right now. I'm sure we harvested a little bit more than that because as the hours passed through and everything, they were going into the sheep pens and all that good stuff. But with that math of needing 5.6 million per year, that's 466,000 every single month. Yeah, we're not going to make it. I'm not going to do the math on how much we need exactly, but I already know if we're using 466,000 every single month. What do we got, 2 months right there? Yeah, that's not looking good. But we're all done with this month. Let's go ahead and sleep and see what that's at in the morning. Maybe my math is off. Maybe something's off. No, I believe that was a pretty accurate number because we're down to 485,000 liters of grass. I just can't seem to harvest enough grass to keep these sheep alive. Well, I mean, they're staying alive. I just can't seem to harvest enough grass to keep the products coming out full time. And man, speaking of the products, why are they on the ground again? Come on, get over to the productions. There's no way that Granny's Nowhere is already full. Well, actually, it might be 43,000 liters. Yeah, no. Already full over here. I guess we'll put in another Nanny's Knitwear. You know, part of me thinks I said Nanny's Knitwear. It's Granny's Knitwear, just in case I didn't say it right. You know, I catch myself saying stuff wrong all the time whenever I'm doing the editing. I'm just like, did I really just say that? I'll leave it in there though, because it's fun, I think. Now, that one right there is exactly the same as all of them. Let's go ahead and get it activated, turned on somehow, get the stuff spawning out, and get it filled up, because we're going to be making a lot of money off some clothes here. I did notice something here. Looks like the production's obviously slowing down some over here at the dairy production. Small, you know, the little small building we've been using for the strawberry ice cream. That's expected because we stopped making butter and strawberry ice cream. So now all it's producing is the cheese, which is not using all the milk. Let's go ahead and get some of that milk over to our new Dragon's Den one. And speaking of the Dragon's Den one, it's also not keeping up with all the sheep milk as well. So eventually we'll have a surplus, a little bit of extra in there. Need to figure out something else to do with that. I don't think there is anything else. We're going to go ahead and activate the cheese though. At least we'll start using some regular milk over there. And that's exactly what I picked up here from that sheep pen on the right. And now I'm going to go ahead and pick up the sheep milk and make one stop over there at the Dragon's Den Dairy. I think I might have way too many sheep. That's definitely an issue here. Now, there was no births given or anything like that, but I'm going to go ahead and start emptying out this pen over here just because it's starting to split up so much already. For example, this one down here, it's been 2 months since their last birth. They're at 0. This one's been 1 month since its last birth. It's still at 0 as well. So they're just going to keep splitting up smaller and smaller like this. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and get them all loaded up. Plus, it's going to require less food, so that's a plus. All the sheep out of that pen are now taken out. I may need to consider emptying out more pens, but I'm all out of time this episode. We'll see what happens. Either way, I do know we definitely are not making enough grass, feed, or anything like that, so I got to figure something out. Get more land, use less sheep. I'm not sure, but I am all out of time here, and I really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section, because they're always welcome, very much appreciate it, and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.